Hello everybody, it is Making Colors and I am super excited. I just received some amazing happy mail. World of Flowers by Johanna Basford and Desert Dreams by Janine. I'm going to say her last name is pronounced Zalkust. I'm going to review both of these in different videos though. So for now, I'm just going to be reviewing World of Flowers. First, I want to do a huge shout out to my amazing, wonderful friend that was so kind and lovely to send me this. Her and another one of my dear friends who sent me the stickles that I reviewed in a previous video. They're the best friends anyone could have. And I am truly so grateful that they get me happy mail, because a lot of this stuff I have on my wish list and I kind of live paycheck to paycheck just waiting to be able to get stuff, and I'm super excited to add this to my collection. This is Johanna Basford's newest book. So I'm going to do a quick flip through of it. I have seen other flip throughs already pop up in my YouTube newsfeed. Sorry, I'm going to straighten my phone here. Just realized it was crooked. I have seen some other flip throughs pop up, like my favorite colorist, Color with Claire, and Peter Hewitt. They both have these, but I have not watched the videos all the way through because I didn't want to spoil the surprise for myself. So now I'm going to turn my light on and flip through this. First, to start, we have beautiful foil on the front with a soft pink background. World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. I believe Color with Claire said this is called a French flip. I was not, French flap. I was not aware it was called that, but now I am. On the opening, we have flowers all throughout. If you are familiar with any of Johanna Basford's other books, pretty much the same thing. And all of them, we've got the nice high quality paper. Got some tips for coloring and an introduction. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is the first time I've really looked through it. Like I said, I have been holding back on looking through it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, because I knew eventually I would get it. We are all familiar with this picture. If anybody has done Johanna's competition on her page for, she's not giving away a set of, I think it's 120 polychromos. All you have to do is you print this PDF out on her website and color it and submit it, and then you're going to be randomly selected. That should close in a few days here. I have already submitted my picture, which I believe I have. I just had it here a minute ago. There it is. So here's that. It was on printer paper, so it obviously is not going to look as good as it does when I color it out here, because this is very high quality paper. You'll also recognize this picture for her 30-day World of Flowers countdown, which I did participate in as well. You can find those pictures on my Instagram, Making Colors. We've got a little bottle with a butterfly in it. Oh boy, this is going to be a big one to color. This looks so fun. As Claire would call them, bits and bobs. Look at all these bits and bobs. Mushrooms, one of my favorite things to color. You'll notice I make my flip throughs pretty brief. I have a very small storage space in my phone. It's only a 16 gigabyte. So usually right about the 14-minute mark, my phone starts dinging off telling me that it's running out of storage space. So I usually try to keep these videos about 6 minutes or less. So I'm not going to go into some of the crazy detail and descriptive stuff. I'm just going to flip through it so you can see it. And I think I'll be coloring that first. I love these wreaths with the flowers because you could do anything inside them. You could do galaxy or star, nighttime, daytime, a bokeh background. You could do anything with that. Just endless possibilities. You got a little wagon with flowers in the back. Oh, we got a koi fish surrounded by flowers. Maybe that's my favorite. It's so hard with Johanna Basford. I love all the pictures. Every picture. is my favorite. Sorry, I keep trying to push it down here. Just ignore my hand blocking the picture. This is that typical, if you're familiar with Johanna's previous books, pretty thick, nice paper, offset cream, not a complete white. Does well with pencils, pens, anything, but do remember your pens are probably going to leak through, at least alcohol markers, so make sure if you are going to do a completely markered paper, make sure one of your favorite pictures isn't on the back because it will bleed through. I typically stick to pencils in her books. I believe I've seen P.D. Hewitt. This is probably the one that P.D. Hewitt is doing a tutorial on, so I'm going to watch her, follow along with her and color that. Another thing you'll notice with Johanna is she does a mix of full pictures and then ones like this where you have some room to do your own creative thing and add stuff into it. Some of my more talented colorist friends, I'm not one of them. I also have to say I noticed with this, something that wasn't in the last books that's in this book, is it looks like every picture is not going into the binding, which is really helpful. Everything is ending at the binding, so you're not trying to color into the binding, and you don't have to worry about getting marker or pencil on your next page. She frames them in sometimes. That was a problem, I believe, with Inky and Ivy Butterfly, is that some of my pictures went right into the binding. Kind of hard to color. Everything here is framed so that it doesn't do that. She's so wonderful about listening to people when they make suggestions or recommendations. She always implements them in her next book. And I believe I've seen Color with Claire do this one, so I'll probably copy her coloring pattern on that one. And there's the end of that. You have your typical of Johanna Basford. You have your color palette test page. Oh, and then we've got, oh my, I did not know this was in here. Let's see if that's on the camera. We've got a whole flipped open perforated picture that is double-sided. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful, as always, Johanna. 5 stars. You were amazing. Here's her other books. So that was a quick flip through on World of Flowers. I am so ecstatic that I have this. And again, a huge shout out to my dear friends who keep sending me happy mail. You're making my world because I'm just so excited to have this in my collection. Please like and subscribe. I don't usually do this because I don't plan out what I'm going to do, but since I have this as well, my next video will be a flip through of Desert Dreams. So keep watching. Thank you.